அனைவருக்கும் வணக்கம். Dear students, yesterday ICA has announced results for intermediate. As a teacher and a founder of Premier Academy, I would like to address person who cleared the CA examination and person whose results are postponed, whose success has been postponed. First of all, I would like to congrats whoever cleared the CA examination, intermediate examination, both the group as well as single group. You know, all over India, 11.56% of the students has cleared intermediate both the groups. When compared to pass percentage for other examination, other years exam, other attempts, this time reasonable only. We can't say bad also, but many expected candidates unable to clear the examination. Clearing examination, especially for the CA examination, so many other factors are there. So, person who put real hard work, definitely they will clear the examination. At the same time, what to do for the remaining period to clear the upcoming examination, I would like to address. So I will congratulate all the students. Even in our Premier Academy, 73 students has cleared intermediate, out of which 41 students cleared both the groups. 38 students got exemption in costing paper and one student got 80 marks. In addition to that, 22 students cleared purely by way of test series and 9 of them cleared based on mentorship program. So the details and all, candidates details and all available in Premier Academy website itself. Come back to the person who are unable to clear the examination. You no need to worry about the failure in the examination. CA examination, if you fail, then only you are going to be called a normal. Many students going to taste the failure, first time failure in their life, only in CA examination. You know the toughness of the examination. Unless otherwise quality preparation is there, it's very difficult to clear in the first attempt. Now we are having 2.5 months to write the next examination. Irrespective of your previous efforts, the coming 2.5 months only going to determine your success for the upcoming examination. So, forget about the past. Prepare as if you are going to write very first attempt. Definitely you can clear in the coming attempt. Success is yours only. Based on queries from the student, whether I have to write both the group or single group. In general, it is advisable to write both the groups only. Chance of clearing the examination is very high if you are going to write both the groups. But at the same time, you know, November exam, previous examination, November exam, conducted during the December only. Almost 1 month delay due to the COVID impact. Accordingly, result also delayed. If you are going to see, after declaration of result, to write the examination, time gap is very less. Exactly, we are having 2.5 months from tomorrow. So in this juncture, whether you can able to capable enough to write both the groups or not, you have to determine. Person who wrote the examination previous attempt, both the groups, and failed, or have written only single group and failed, sir. In this juncture, what about your preparation after you returned the examination during the December exam, previous exam, till yesterday? Your preparation level is good. Suppose you wrote December examination group 1. After writing December month examination, till February, if you prepared for group 2 properly, then it is advisable to write both the groups. But you know very well, many students after writing December examination or after writing the exam, they won't touch the book at all. They'll wait for the result, even though know about the ICA. In that circumstance, very difficult to cope up both the groups. So always remember, almost 14 years I'm giving the same advice to all the students. The once if you return the examination, hope for the best and prepare for the worst. Even after writing the examination, your preparation has to continue. So, whoever going to start from tomorrow for the upcoming examination, 2.5 months may not be sufficient to write both the groups. If you prepared properly already, it is advisable to write both the groups. In general, advising or write, it is better to write both the groups only. If you are not prepared, now only you are going to start, then it is advisable to write single group. That you have to decide which group you want to write. If you have exemption in any paper, better to write that particular group, because validity for the exemption only 3 attempts only. One more thing, once if you got the exemption, the remaining 3 attempts you are not eligible to claim any exemption in that particular group. So make use of the exemption to clear that particular group. Then, if you're going for the articleship period, at least 1.5 months study holidays must. So better to get 1.5 months study leave and sit properly and study properly. And at least 1 month you have to do the revision. Luckily, we are having additional 15 days for the May examination. Instead of 1st May, we are conducting ICA conducting 15th May only examination going to start for intermediate. If you return the examination properly, expected mark unable to get expected mark in the previous attempt. Sir, I wrote well, sir. Edirbartha mark valla. Then, if you have confidence, better you can go for revaluation or retotaling from the ICA. By way of retotaling or revaluation, also you are having a chance to clear the examination. Few of my students has cleared purely by way of applying the retotaling. Provided you should have the confidence. Yes, but in spite of that, unable to clear. Then you can go for retotaling. But once if you went for retotaling or revaluation, then you no need to wait for the result. You have to prepare for the coming examination, because in general, the result declaration for the retotaling or revaluation at least 1 month before the examination or 15 days before the examination will be there. So better you have to start your preparation from now. Then, to clear the examination, always remember 100% syllabus coverage is must. You don't have any choice to omit 1 or 2 topics. This is a major mistake from our CA student. Complete all the topic. Even 4 more questions come from one topic, you are the loser. Then minimum 2 mock tests you have to write. That is must. Minimum 2 mock tests. Touch your heart and tell me, person who were not able to clear the examination, or he wrote the model exam properly. Even ICA itself conducting 2 mock tests. So minimum 2 model exam must. Till school days, we never come across any failure because of the test only. So many tests you wrote. Cycle test, weekly test, monthly test, half yearly, quarterly. Test. But only in CA examination, first time, once in 6 months, they are having the habit of writing only in examination hall. That's the reason they are unable to cope up. Even previous examination, more than 80% of the students unable to cover 100 mark paper in examination. It's purely because of what? Students are now flexible enough to do texting rather than writing. In examination, you have to write. If you are not having the writing habit, it's very difficult. That too, after joining any all online classes, you won't switch on the video, you'll sleep and watch, you'll say what? You are not going to have the habit of writing all the points, and you won't switch on the video also. And discipline is must for the purpose of toward gathering the knowledge, especially in CA exam. So have the practice of writing 2 model examination, and the best book in the world is your own handwritten notebook. Take proper notes properly. While taking the notes itself, kindly underline the important point, what is relevant for the examination. Always remember, day before examination, you have to complete the entire syllabus. If you want to cover the entire syllabus, your handwritten book and notebook only going to help you. And during the remaining 2.5 months, minimum 10 hours preparation per day, 10 hours preparation is must. In that 10 hours, it is advisable to study 2 subjects per day. Not more than that. 2 subjects sufficient. First half one subject, second half another subject. And you should have the fixed timetable. In the 2 subjects, 1 practical and 1 theory. You have to take 1 practical subject and 1 theory subject. Have the habit of, as soon as complete the portion, have the habit of writing mock test also. Then, even in the Premier Academy, we are conducting crash course, revision course for the May examination students for all the subjects, both inter and final, as well as foundation. So foundation also we are having crash course. So 1.5 months crash course for inter as well as final, and 1 month crash course for foundation we are conducting. First March onwards, inter and final crash course going to start, and April 1st onwards we are going to conduct foundation crash course also, 1 month crash course for foundation. Even in the crash course, we are having 100% coverage of syllabus only in English, including test will be there, and daily homeworks also will be there. These are all the way in which you can be able to clear the examination. In addition to that, we are offering test series for the students. Writing 1 model exam is equal to avoiding 1 attempt. So per subject, you have to write 5 tests. So you have to write the test series. Details are available in the website itself, or you can contact our Premier Academy. In description box, we have given the numbers also. And mentorship program also we are conducting. Mentorship program, how to prepare. Student may need some push factor for that purpose. Weekly meeting with the faculty. What all weekly schedule will give. And every week, you have to write the test also, those portion. Reviews will be there, Zoom meeting. So 100% coverage of syllabus with a proper timetable, weekly timetable, and with the revision, with the 100 mark test also will be there. So that you have to report on every week with the faculty. So that you're forced to complete the portion, including test. That is called PA mentorship program. That's I told you, 22 of my students cleared out of test series itself, and 9 of the students are cleared in this examination by way of mentorship program. And whoever came for our Zoom class in our Premier Academy, 73 students has cleared. So make use of the opportunity. Coming exam should be your examination. So, and the coming exam should be the last attempt for you. Wish you all the very best. If you need any further clarification or suggestion, you can be in the position to contact my number available in description box itself, or you can visit our Premier Academy at any time. All the best.